So my name's Richard Elliott. I started in 2022, just after COVID, and I'm the owner-operator of Drain Doctor Derbyshire. Well, immediately before I was doing private security out in Iraq, and previously before that I had a military career of 13 years, so quite different in 3 different careers really. But yeah, so loads of experience of managing and being abroad. This is the first time I've been back in the UK for a long time. I'd been looking for a business for a while because I was always away. I've got young children, and I like business models that have got management systems in place, because I still believe, and I say it all the time, the British Army is the best because the management systems that are there, and Drain Doctor have got that, and it appealed to me, and I like to have something to work with, and I think, and the network, people that have been where you've been before, and you can bring on that strength from the rest of the franchisees. And it's the same again, going back to my military career, same thing, people have always been there and been through different times with their different experiences, so it's almost the same thing but different theatre, if you like. So the initial training is the 2 weeks at head office, and then after that you're assigned a business development manager. I was quite lucky that mine had been in the industry a long time, so you can call on that experience while you're out on site, and it's ongoing. And then you've got we get together, we have meetings, we have regional meetings with the other franchisees, so it's ongoing, and you never stop learning and you never stop developing, and yeah, so there's a lot, and you can call on anyone at any one time. Someone's always done something that if you think you might struggle, there's someone in the network that's done it before, and always willing to help, so it's good that way. The best thing for me with Drain Doctor franchise, I suppose, really is, with my background being away all the time, I'm in the UK all the time. It's the longest I've ever been in the UK, so that's the one of the main things. And I like being my own boss. Although you've got that, you've got almost like a top cover with head office, but you're still your own boss. So you can make mistakes, but it'll also limit the mistakes you make, because people can help you and you can ask the question. So I like having that autonomy where you're on your own, but at the same time you've also almost feel like you've got a safety barrier because you can speak to people about other things. But I like the freedom of having my own franchise. Well, the reason I chose a franchise, it's you can read all sorts. It's not necessarily safe, but it's safer that someone's been there and done that before, and there's management systems in place. Management systems take years to develop, and if you follow a system, you've got a bubble. And again, going back to my military background, you've got a line either side. There's management systems there. You follow them. You've got more likely. It's not guaranteed success, but it's more likely that can produce success if you follow the management systems, follow what's already in place. And I like the setup of franchise. It offers that straight away instead of developing it yourself over time. The reason I chose Drain Doctor was, again, it's the industry. I think it seemed like I could transition over from my background into that service industry, and it seemed like something I could do. I'd looked at another franchise, but when I spoke to Drain Doctor in head office, their numbers seemed realistic, and nothing was embellished, and it felt like something I could get my teeth into, and it felt honest and something I could follow. It felt realistic for me to turn it into reality as well. So that was my main reason for picking Drain Doctor over 5 other companies that I did look at. Drain Doctor do focus a lot on customer service. It's massive. In the service industry, it's everything. And we are one of the leading providers. If you go onto Trustpilot and things like that, you can see that it's massive to us. It's important. It leads to other work, and customers, they'll go on and look. It's important to them as well. People aren't just after the cheapest quote, or they go on, they read it, they want to know that you're going to look after them when they're in a crisis, and we do that well, and it's important. And again, there's 14 steps in the process we have in place, from the minute they call in the office to the engineer turning up and carrying out the job, and even the aftercare. We'll always answer the phone, good or bad. It's massive to us because it does work to our remedial and repeat business. Trustpilot is really important to us. It's because it's the way we operate every day. I emphasise that to the engineers, that it's not just about having the best score, but it's about delivering customer service. And it's honesty and integrity, really. I want to know that every time one of my engineers turns up at a property, they've dealt with that customer in the best manner they can. We want to give the best service, and it's nice to be appreciated when they put a customer review on. And cause not many people do, but you know, when they do, it means a lot, and we know we've done a good job, and we can sleep at night knowing that we've carried out a good job on the day.